Hello future sailors, it's Jonathan Perez back with another video. I want to thank you for watching my videos. This video is going to be a part 2 to the MEPS Declassified Survival Guide. If you guys haven't seen part 1, I highly suggest you go look at it so you can get a feel of what it's like to be at MEPS on day 1. I'll link that somewhere in the video or in the description bar. Without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, so day 2 guys. On day 2, your morning's going to start at 4 in the morning. At least that's what it was for us. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning so that I can get a shower in and get my clothes ironed and ready and good to go, because I was wearing a very nice shirt and tie with some slacks. So I did that, got ready and out of my bedroom by 4 a.m. I went down to the lounge where the person who was in charge of us that day was taking roll of everybody who was out of bed and in the lounge by 4:15. And after that, once everybody was collected, they let us out to breakfast, explained to us the rules, and that we could eat as much as we wanted. I did not take part in all that food. I had a very little breakfast. I had, an apple, some eggs, a yogurt, some juice. As far as breakfast, it was good. I enjoyed breakfast. There was like a lot of options. They had, I don't remember. They had a lot of options though. I know it was decent. That's what I remember. While you're eating breakfast, they're going to give you about 15 to 30 minutes to eat breakfast, and after that, they're going to cut your time off and tell you guys your briefing for your day at MEPS. You guys will get your bags that you brought with you and head on a shuttle bus over to MEPS. The hotel that you stay at shouldn't be too far from MEPS. Ours was about a 5-minute drive from the hotel to MEPS. And the morning of MEPS is going to be more serious than day 1. If you went to MEPS on day 1, it would have been a little bit more casual. Day 2 is going to be very serious. You're going to have a briefing with the person in charge of MEPS. They're going to explain to you all the rules, what to and not to do, and what can get you kicked out immediately. You're going to go through a security scanner. They're going to tell you to take all metal objects off of you, chains, belts, car keys, anything that would make the alarm go off, take it off immediately. And so that way they can keep the line moving, because there's going to be a lot of you going in through that security scanner. And at ours, there was only one security scanner and about 50 people. So once you do that, I believe you're going to go, once you go to the security clearance, you're going to go to the front desk. They're going to give you a book, and that book's going to be basically like your information that you did with your recruiter. I think they called it a kit. And you take that kit, they're going to tell you to go over into the conference room. And once everybody's in the conference room, they schedule you for your first briefing. They're going to give you a breakdown of the schedule very briefly, what to expect from the day. It's going to be a long day. Our day consisted from 4 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's when we left MEPS. And so you had your first briefing. The first briefing was a sexual harassment briefing, as well as a acknowledgement that you're volunteering to be here, and as well as a briefing of the schedule and where everything is going to be located, what time lunch was, who to call in certain circumstances, whether you had a question or an emergency. Basically everything that you need to know bundled up into one condensed briefing about MEPS. And that's going to be your first briefing. After that, you guys' schedule, at least ours, was, let's see, it was the briefing, it was vision test, hearing test, briefing, vision test, hearing test, blood draw, pee, physical, weight, and then finally classifier. So 7 steps. It's shocking. Only 7 steps. And it takes, it takes almost 12 hours. I don't know why it takes so long, but it does. I guess it's because they're very thorough with everybody that goes through. Oh, and there's like a few briefings thrown in between there. So with that, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll talk more about the vision test and the hearing test in my next video. So watch that, guys. That's all for this video. Bye.